I mean, that was just so cool.
Amazing.
It's like, it makes me think of Alicia Keys. This concrete jungle where dreams are made of.
I know. Seriously.
There's nothing you can't do. Now you're in New York. I don't know why I'm doing the bird dance.
Concrete jungle where dreams are made of. There's nothing you can't do.
Alright, we need to move on.
Okay. Ready and cut.
So we're a little bit disappointed in ourselves. We just had this amazing trip to New York, except we just created a new mic system for vlogging that works better for us, or at least we thought it worked better for us.
Mm-hmm.
And when it's working well, it does work better for us. However, through majority of the filming we did, the mic system kind of screwed up on us.
Yeah.
So the audio was kind of unsalvageable.
It really sucks because we had so much footage from New York and it was going to be such a great vlog. But someone had the great idea, I think it was Lisa. Don't quote me on that though, but someone had a good idea to overlay it, to voice overlay the footage to save it. It wasn't my idea. I know it made it seem like it.
You stole an idea?
It was a suggestion, so thank you for that suggestion.
Thank you, Lisa.
Maybe Lisa, I'm not 100% sure.
Thank you, person.
Yeah, so that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna overlay the New York footage. So we went up to New York on Tuesday evening, and we were invited by Great Big Story, and we did the live interview. We wanted to come a day before so that we can have all day Wednesday to really experience New York, because we've never had a chance to experience New York when it's warm. Last time we went, it was freezing.
And we couldn't do anything.
No. So we went up on Tuesday evening. Our awesome driver picked us up from the airport.
Yes, and we were struggling to figure out where we needed to be because we've never had an experience like this before where we're showing up and getting picked up by a driver. It was just a surreal experience right off the gate because we're like, wow, we're here in New York, we're being picked up by somebody, and then he showed up in this gigantic Mercedes-Benz vans or something.
So nice.
It was unbelievable. Loaded us up and then drove us into the city, and it was really cool because we drove in that night so we could see the skyline and all the lights and stuff.
So
and
pretty.
you know, I'm not gonna lie, at one point I got a little emotional just kind of thinking, looking at the lights, thinking wow, like what did we do to deserve experiences like this, like being flown up to New York? And, I don't know. It was
amazing
wild.
experience. So then he takes us to our hotel, we check into our hotel, and then we meet Chris Sullivan, who is Toby from This Is Us, which was really awesome. Then we went up to our hotel room and we were amazed about how
was unbelievable.
Awesome the hotel was.
It was unbelievable. Is it still in there?
Yeah.
Can you see it?
Yeah.
Somehow we got flipping hair in our lens and we don't know what to do.
We'll figure it out. But right now, look at this.
But right now, check this out.
It's amazing. Hello, mirror. Yeah, so this is like a living room.
So this is a pretty cool room, whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, here's a little bit of the bedroom, and then you come in here.
Oh, hey bedroom.
And then all of a sudden you turn, it's like, what? Is there a whole other room in here? What is this? And then you turn again, and you're like, what?
The best accessible bathroom. Oh, you got it? You got it.
Look at this.
There you go.
Look at
this. Is probably our favorite accessible bathroom ever. Oh. Yes. It's a wet bathroom, so all this mess can get wet.
Oh, baby.
Hi.
I don't know. When we were rolling in and we were watching the city from a distance, I don't know. I actually kind of had a moment in the back by myself.
What was your moment?
I don't know. It was just like, this is an amazing experience.
Yeah. Were you tearing up?
Like, what did we do to deserve this?
Are you tearing up?
Mm-mm.
Babe.
It's just really special.
It is special.
I mean, who gets to say they've done crazy, I don't know.
No, I'm glad it's with you. We did it. We worked hard to get here.
And all we've done is gotten to the hotel. It's just starting.
I know.
Again, just from the start of the whole experience, it was unbelievable. And that room was amazing. We had to get up super early the next day.
We didn't have to. We wanted to get up super early.
Oh yeah, that's right. So we chose to get up super early.
Yeah.
And if y'all know me, you know I'm not a morning person, but I dug deep. And we got up because we had a really cool tour
Yeah.
that we had to be on time for. Tour of the YouTube space.
But before we went there, we stopped and got bagels and stuff at the restaurant.
right.
It was really good. We had this really big omelet, which is
We had to
yummy.
fuel up for our big day.
Yeah.
We got to do 2 days. We're pumped up. So don't look at this. Look at it.
Our snack for later.
Don't look at it.
Our Rice Krispie treat.
And then we headed over to the YouTube space.
It was really fun. It was really big.
Yeah, they had so many resources available for creators to take advantage of. I mean, just seeing all of them from like the different studio spaces. Like there's like 3 different studio spaces that you can like totally take over, create a whole set if you wanted to. They had a whole like concert stage that was on wheels, so we could like move back and forth, and
Yeah.
a million screens.
Yeah.
They had a podcast studio. What do y'all think? Should we come here and start podcasting, Charisma?
Oh
we could talk for an
gosh.
hour and be interesting
No.
over and over again.
No. So cool.
We do think about starting a podcast a lot, but we're just unsure about the topics. But thinking about it, we actually can speak about things that are going on throughout the week. So let's say like something big in the news happened where a law was passed in terms of disability and disability rights. We could talk about that in the podcast.
So that was really cool. That was just another space in there. They had a whole accessible bathroom, which was really cool to see because a lot of times bathrooms are not accessible at all. I went into the bathroom like, oh, I gotta check this out too, and they were looking at me like, what? Why do you care about that? And I was like, when I'm thinking about accessibility at a location, I always go into the bathroom.
Yeah.
Because that's very important. Because you never know what's going to happen in the life of a quad. And you never know when you gotta rush to the bathroom. So they had an amazing bathroom, which is great. I mean, they even had a roll-in shower.
Yeah.
Like, what? Are you kidding me?
And they had like a little mirror where you could do your makeup. The lights were awesome. I need that in my house. Like, perfect spot to do your makeup.
So it made us think about something, and Charisma had this great idea about the Disability Week, like a workshop thing.
Yeah, so I want to wait till these boats pass by.
Hold on, pause. Freeze.
Oh, I think I did pretty good freezing.
Was that good?
Yeah, I didn't even blink. I was like,
I think I did blink.
you ruined it.
My eyes are dry.
So this is the editing room, and Cole loves it. And YouTube recently, recently did the next step with the Latino culture. And so we came up with the idea that hopefully YouTube will do one with the disability culture.
So they brought a bunch of people up here, and they had like a boot camp for like a week, and it was teaching them how to edit, how to do lighting, sound, video creation from the beginning to the end, and then help them get set up with some equipment. It's like, man, I know so many disabled YouTubers out there that could use something like that, including me. And Like, I could learn so much. Like, she mentioned a program that I've even heard of when it comes to editing.
You don't remember what it was called, do you?
Like Resolve. Resolve.
Yeah.
So it's just, yeah, that would be so cool.
Yeah.
So their point, though, was that this program that they were doing is focused on cultures.
Yeah.
So they weren't sure that a disabled thing would make sense. I tried to convey to them that the disability community is very much a culture of its own. We are very unique in our needs. We're very unique in our passion and what we care about and how we stick together and fight for each other. So I think we are a culture.
Yeah.
For sure.
Oh, we're cool. They are. It's a
No, you're a part of it too. See, that's the whole thing. Like, it's not just people with disabilities; it's caregivers too. It doesn't just affect us. So of
and
course,
girlfriends.
wives and girlfriends and well, you understand my point.
I know.
Though. Of course. You're my girlfriend for
now.
But yeah, I mean that's not wrong. So it's definitely a culture of its own. A very special culture, I would say.
So it was an amazing experience. I'm trying to think of what else we did there.
We got to have lunch on the campus.
Yes.
Which was amazing too.
Yes.
They have this like whole cafeteria that everything in there is free, and it's like delicious food.
It was so good. So there's like a little clip of us talking about how amazing it was, and I'm sitting here talking to the camera right now, but the audio sucks.
Nothing.
And I thought my makeup looked so good, y'all. That was like the second time I ever did my makeup, and I'm getting so much better at it. Like, should I start a makeup channel?
Ooh.
Natural hair makeup channel? Maybe my Instagram. I'll start doing it on Instagram. Anyways, beyond the point.
After that, we did a little shopping, and then we got back with our driver, and the lift wasn't working. So he was out in the heat sweating, like manually pumping me up the lift.
Yeah.
And I was just sitting there like, dude, I'm so sorry, but you gotta get me in. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know what else we're gonna do. So he's just pumping. He was a really great dude, but he had to pump that sucker, man.
Yeah. He was working, getting a good workout, but he was a really nice guy. Then after that, I think we went back to the hotel room for a little bit and relaxed.
Before deciding to go to Central Park.
Yes.
We saw this sign. I couldn't believe it. Check it out. Turns out I'm not sure I'm actually allowed in Central Park. I'm in a wheeled device, so what do we do here?
You gotta walk, Cole. You can't roll your device. You gotta walk.
Get up out of my chair. Take my seatbelt off.
Oh man, that's hilarious.
While we were coming into the park, we had like a bunch of dudes come up and say, "Hey, do you want to ride? We can take you through on our little bike thing." We're like, "No, thank you." And then I saw a sign that said $5 per minute per ride. It's like, oh my gosh, charisma! Hop on my lap. I'm gonna charge you nothing. So I'm
Free
giving
rides
Charisma a
all the
free
time.
ride. It's the perks of being in a wheelchair.
And you're going downhill, so this
And
is really
we're going
easy.
faster and faster.
Okay, don't run into people.
Central Park was really cool. We ended up just napping in one spot for a while. And then when we decided to start moving again, we happened to come around this bend in Central Park and see some dude off in the distance in a wheelchair. And we're like, huh.
Yeah.
I was like, it's always cool seeing somebody else in a wheelchair out and about. And then he turned and saw us and then stopped and looked at us.
And then started rolling towards us.
Yeah, we just sort of like slowly came and he was like, hey, I watch you guys on YouTube. And we're like, oh, hey, what's going on?
Yeah. He was really cool. He and Cole were just like rolling together, talking, chatting away. So I was recording his friend he just made.
Cole made a friend. Cole made a friend.
It was such a cute video. Anyway, so then we just hung out with DJ for a little bit in Central Park. We chatted with him for a little bit.
I always think it's wild when the world brings people together
Yeah,
like that, like
same.
off pure chance, because if we had napped for 2 minutes longer or shorter than we did and started rolling before, we never would have met him. But the timing was just perfect.
And same with him. He went the wrong way, he had said, and he had to come back down and go the other way.
I
And
know,
it's just
yeah. So many circumstances or coincidences bringing us together.
Yeah, exactly.
We left DJ. We were going to hang out with him later, but we left DJ and we went to a restaurant, but it was on top of a museum and it was kind of quirky and like half the things on the menu I couldn't even like read the names of.
No.
It's like squid ink pasta and it's like, I don't
Did
know
not
what it
sound
is.
appealing.
So I was like, Charisma, can we go somewhere else, please?
Just like that.
And she was like,
whining.
really? Really? And then she was like, okay, all right.
I felt
want you to be
weird.
happy, so.
I felt weird, like, leaving. Like, we just sat down, we got water, and I was like, oh, this is weird, but I was like,
Right.
okay, let's just go.
So I'm lucky that she's indulged my little childish behavior. We just started rolling. We're like, all right, where are we gonna go to dinner? And we randomly chose Patsy's Italian restaurant.
Yep.
We roll like half a mile, and then we realized we went the wrong direction, so we roll like half a mile the other direction. Finally arrived there,
The owner came over and chatted with us for a little bit.
and I was like, hey, do you mind if we use a little bit of the footage we filmed in here on our YouTube channel? He was like, oh yeah, that's no problem at all. And that lady over there happens to be a 2-time Academy Award-winning editor. We were like, what?
Yeah.
It was Miss Thelma Shoemaker, and she is Martin Scorsese's like personal editor, and did some amazing films like Goodfellas and a couple others. I'll put like a list right here of all the amazing films she was part of.
Yeah.
And so I begged Charisma after dinner. I was like, can you please go say something to her? Because it was too confined for me to make it over there.
Yeah,
That
I was
works too.
nervous because, I don't know, it was just kind of weird. But I went over there and I talked to her and I was like, hey, like, oh, someone's showering?
Yeah, Quinn's showering right below us.
Is that you, Quint?
What? Yeah, it is.
Anyways, so I went over there and I had said, hi, like my boyfriend, he's an editor, we have our YouTube channel together and he, you know, admires your work and you're a real big inspiration to him. And she was like, oh, okay. And I think she misunderstood what I was saying because she was like, I only work for him. And I was like, oh, no, like we're not trying to hire you. He just wants to say hi and that you're a big inspiration to him. She goes, oh my gosh, yes, tell him to come over here, tell him to come over here. And I was trying to tell her like, he can't, there's not enough room for his wheelchair.
So I kind of made a show of trying to get over there, and I was like kind of bumping into chairs and stuff.
Yeah.
And then finally she saw my wheelchair. She was like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, I'll come to you. And then she got up, she actually came over to our table and sat down with us for like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
And it was so cool.
It was
and
really cool.
The whole time, this woman who Miss Shoemaker was having dinner with was like taking pictures. And then once we finished our conversation with the machine maker, she came over and introduced herself too.
Yeah.
And she happened to be like vice president of post-production at Paramount Pictures. And we were like, what?
Two
And
big
then-
deals.
And then she gave us her information and said, if you ever come to LA, like hit me up and we'll take
Yeah.
you on a tour of the campus.
Yeah, her cell phone
And I-
number, her email, her work number, everything.
I'm just thinking, what in the heck is happening?
Yeah.
We randomly left this one restaurant because we thought it was weird. Randomly chose this restaurant, then we randomly said something to the owner.
Yeah.
And it just happens that they randomly chose to come to that night and we connected.
So
What?
amazing.
What is this world?
I know.
It makes me think of Alicia Keys. This concrete jungle where dreams are made of.
Seriously.
There's nothing you can't do. Now you're in New York. I don't know why I'm doing the bird dance.
Jungle where dreams are made of. There's nothing you can't do.
All right, we need to move on.
All right. These streets will make you feel brand new. This life will inspire.
No, the lights.
Anyway, so after that, we decided to hit up DJ.
Mm-hmm.
And so we met him at this really cool rooftop bar. I'm in
Yeah.
Times Square, which was really awesome.
So it was a very touristy spot.
Yeah.
But what was cool about this bar, they had 2 ramps specifically for getting people in
Yep.
wheelchairs up into the place. So
Yeah.
they had a couple door guys who ran out there and set up the ramps and got me and DJ inside, and they put the ramps away. So it looked inaccessible from the outside, but very quickly we found that we could get in. So
Yep.
that was really cool.
It was awesome.
We got a bunch of awesome shots of all the lights from the rooftop and hanging out
Yeah.
with DJ and sharing some drinks and stories. So-
Yeah, it was really awesome. And then after that, we decided to just roll towards Times Square. Chatted there for a little bit, took a couple pictures with DJ, took a couple pictures ourselves, and then we basically closed out the video.
Yeah.
I think the audio for this clip is actually really good.
That's right.
So we can just show that to you guys.
All right, nice. Enjoy the clip.
Am I in it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
We're in Times Square.
Yeah, DJ is filming us. Thank you, DJ.
Thanks.
Appreciate the help. We had a really big day today. We were talking about with DJ, like we went out for some drinks. We were just talking about how it's crazy, these little things that happen that put you in certain places to meet
Yeah.
certain people
Yeah.
and have these special experiences
Yeah.
that just open more doors in life.
Yeah.
So it's just been an exciting trip, and it's only been like 24 hours we've been in New York.
Yeah.
So man, tomorrow's gonna be a big day too. We have a couple interviews.
Yes.
Tonight though, we're gonna roll out from Times Square, go back to our hotel room and get some sleep.
Yeah.
We're tired.
So don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and stay positive. Peace.